Well, hi again. Let's look here at this article from the Sydney Morning Herald on February the 5th, 2014. That's about the female genital mutilation. Penalties will be tripled in New South Wales. It'll go up to 21 years. Pru Goward says FGM abhorrent offence. She finds the offence. The former Sex Discrimination Commissioner, Pru Goward, finds female genital mutilation an abhorrent offence. Let's just keep in mind that Pru Goward, as Sex Discrimination Commissioner, did never utter one word in defence of the genital integrity of little boys. She was blind to the screams, blind and deaf to the screams and agony of little boys being genitally mutilated. New South Wales State Parliament Minister for Family and Community Services, Pru Goward, during question time. Oh, that's a picture of her there. Pru Goward. These changes send the message loud and clear. Penalties for performing female genital mutilation will increase from 7 to 21 years jail, and it will become a crime to have the procedure done overseas. So 21 years jail if you do a little pinprick of blood from a girl. But it's okay to, slice up a boy's penis. That's perfectly okay. Do it to a little girl or a cat or a dog, and you'll be prosecuted. A new offence of removing a person from New South Wales with the intention of having the procedure performed will also attract a maximum sentence of 21 years in prison. There will be no excuses for anyone who performs or facilitates the procedure. No excuse whatsoever. That's interesting because, take Nicola Roxon for example. When she was Julia Gillard's health minister, she argued for religious benefits of male genital mutilation, she argued for cultural benefits of male genital mutilation, and she also argued for the specious health benefits of male genital mutilation. This was a female feminist health minister for Julia Gillard, Nicola Roxon. There will be no excuses for anyone who performs or facilitates the procedure, so there are no excuses. You can't argue for any benefits, cultural, religious or medical, for female genital mutilation. Minister for Family and Community Services, and remember she's a former Sex Discrimination Commissioner, Minister for Family and Community Services Pru Goward said female genital mutilation was an abhorrent offence. Did she ever find male genital mutilation abhorrent? I don't think so. If she did, she was obviously blind and deaf, wasn't she, to the agony of little boys. These changes send the message loud and clear that no matter whether you are the doctor holding the scalpel or the parent buying the plane ticket, the penalty will be the same, Ms. Goward said. So if you're a doctor, male or female, holding the gomp clamp to a genitally mutilated little boy, well, the penalty won't be the same, will it? The penalty will be the same. It won't be the same if you are a male. It won't be. If you are doing it to a male, the penalty won't be the same. There will be no penalty. This crime has profound effects on women's health, such as infertility, childbirth complications, and infant and maternal mortality during and shortly after childbirth. Well, no one's arguing with that. The New South Wales government is making it very clear the practice is simply not acceptable, but the New South Wales government won't make it clear at all that the practice of male genital mutilation is simply not acceptable, because male genital mutilation is acceptable, isn't it? It's okay to mutilate a boy. It's okay to cut out the 80% of the most sensitive nervous tissue for life on a little boy. The Attorney General, Greg Smith, said existing penalties for the crime were inadequate. So we'll add, an extra 14 years or something? The new penalties would be the toughest in Australia, equal with Tasmania, he said. The Minister for Citizenship and Communities, Victor Dominello, said the government would also launch a public awareness campaign to try to break the silence surrounding the procedure in migrant communities. They're going to break the silence. Well, there's no silence about MGM, male genital mutilation, is there? It's a sexual assault upon a minor, and it's perfectly legal. If you circumcise a cat, you'll be prosecuted by the RSPCA, won't you? You will. And back to Mr. Victor Dominello. We want everyone in New South Wales to understand, regardless of cultural background or language, FGM is a serious crime in our state, and there will be no excuses for anyone who performs or facilitates the procedure, Mr. Dominello said. So, Nicola Roxon's cultural excuses, her religious excuses, and her medical excuses for male genital mutilation would not wash if you're going to apply that to female genital mutilation. And I might remind myself, and you too, that Nicola Roxon argued against female genital mutilation, but she, as I said, she argued for the benefits of male genital mutilation on cultural grounds, religious grounds, and supposed health grounds. We accept cultural and religious excuses for male genital mutilation, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, it's all specious, isn't it? I mean, the phimosis argument that Nicola Roxon put up, females have phimosis too. And I mean, does every uncircumcised man get phimosis? He doesn't. Does every uncircumcised female get phimosis? She won't. But there is such a thing as female phimosis. Another article about the same thing, International Business Times. According to Community Services Minister Pru Goward, a person will be charged with female genital mutilation offences even if he or she is a doctor, a nurse, or a relative buying a plane ticket. Anyone who is involved will be charged. Mr. Dominello said it is a barbaric practice that should have been left in the Dark Ages, and New South Wales is showing it will not tolerate offenders. That's very interesting, because New South Wales will tolerate male genital mutilation, and that's not something that has been left in the Dark Ages, is it? It's not. It really isn't. See ya.